Getting on board a cruise ship can be an exciting time. There's so much to do. You've got your whole vacation in front of you. There's food to eat, activities to do, people to see. Maybe you want to just unpack so you can really relax for the rest of your trip. And of course, you've got to explore the ship and really kind of get your bearings. These ships today are getting really big. There's all this stuff that you want to do. But there are two things I like to do when I get on board so that I can relax and really start enjoying my vacation. My name's Luke and I run Cruising Secrets, and I'm here to help you have a better cruise. So let's get started. So let me tell you what I like to do as soon as I can when I get on board. I've done this the last several cruises I've taken on Royal Caribbean, but there are probably other cruise lines that this applies to. You'll figure it out pretty quick. Number one, I like to go to the muster station. A lot of cruise lines have switched to an e-muster program. It's kind of a virtual muster. If you ever cruised back in the day, and on a couple of cruise lines now, you had to go line up in a certain spot at a certain time, maybe with your life jacket on, and stand around while they counted to make sure everyone was there and accounted for. And you lost at least 30 minutes of your cruise dealing with all of this. It was kind of annoying. Most of the modern cruise lines these days have a virtual muster process, so you go to the spot that you would go to if there's an emergency, but you don't actually have to wait around with everyone else who will be there. It's pretty quick, it's really easy to do, and it's generally on the deck that you board on or maybe one away from that. So it's more convenient to do that as soon as you get on board than later when you're going to be up on some high deck or some low deck doing something and then be like, oh, I got to go 4 decks up or 5 decks up or down just to go and check in for my muster station. So I go straight there when I get on board. It's literally step on the ship, where's my muster station, look around. No, not mustard station. No, well, I mean, maybe if there's a hot dog there and it's easy. Maybe if it's near your muster station, that's okay, but muster, not mustard. It's an important difference, people. Go to your muster and possibly mustard station and check in, take care of all that, and they won't be complaining about you over the loudspeaker later. Now, the second thing is a little different. I don't know a lot of other people that do this, so this is the more secret-y one. That's why you come to Cruising Secrets, right? The second thing I do is I go and I find my dining room table. I know this sounds like a dumb little thing, but if you have a set dining time, I like to do the early dining time because then your evening is more free for shows. The shows don't usually start as early as the first dining times do, so you can usually be done with dining before the first show or definitely before the second show of the evening in the main theater. And then there's, of course, lots of things going on all over the ship. So I find the early dining time tends to conflict less. But it seems like it's always a big deal when you show up to the main dining room on that first night and you've got to figure out where your table is. You know what deck it's on, but you don't know, is it to the left, to the right? But right after you get on board, generally the dining rooms are open. And so if you just walk in, find where your table is, and then when you come back in a couple hours, you'll just walk right in and know exactly where to go. That first night is pretty crazy with everyone in line asking, where's my table? I don't know where my table is. They said it's on this deck. I don't know where to go. You can just go around all of those people, go straight to your table, sit down, and of course no one's going to come to the table and say, you're in the wrong spot. Then the wait staff will come, and it just reduces the amount of stress, at least for me. There are, of course, a lot more things I like to do on a cruise on the first day, but we'll get to those in a later video. What do you like to do when you get on board? What's the first thing you do? Leave a comment down below. Liking and subscribing doesn't make a huge deal anymore, but keep watching videos. If you want to hear more tips like this, make sure to subscribe. And I'd love to see some secrets from you. Yes, you, on all my other videos. So watch some videos, share some secrets, and we'll secret you later.